All right, this is the last one for me, Will. There's this thing called Cameo, and they recently raised $50 million. And the reason I'm bringing it up, I mean, they're in the news for raising all this cash, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because they approached me a while ago to go on this site and like become part of the inventory of celebrities.
This could be you.
Yeah, that could be me. And the way that this thing works, okay, is you go on this site, you list yourself there, and you list your price for giving a person a personalized shout out. Okay, now here, Snoop Dogg is on there. I think he's an investor in the company as well. This company, okay, you played a clip.
Snoop Dogg, coming at you live on Cameo. I'm here to give you some shout outs for you, and whoever wanted to.
So it's basically what you expect it to be. It's a lot of, hey, Tina, it's your birthday, and, you know, I'm Snoop Dogg, or whatever celebrity it is. Actually, Jack, didn't you do this?
I did it, yeah.
You bought one. Do you remember which one you bought?
It was one of the previous Bachelor.
Jack bought some random Bachelor, a random Bachelor on there to, and what was it, 50 bucks or 100?
It was $40.
$40. He got a shout out for $40. Apparently Snoop Dogg can go up to like $3,000 depending on what you're going for. Each celebrity sets their, I just celebrity, I don't like the term, I don't know. They're celebrities, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say they're not celebrities, but anyhow, you set your own price, you do these shout outs, and they start at like $5 up to $3,000, and people are using them like a card. Like how you used to buy a paper card for someone in the old days, like Hallmark or whatever. Instead, will you do this for your friend on their birthday or your wife or whatever you do, and you find a celebrity and you get them to say your thing. Now, the problem with it is if you go click on the site, just go to the actual Cameo site right there. Yeah. It's browse the talent, if you don't mind there, Will. Browse the talent. So when they asked me to go on this site once upon a time, I was like, let me check this out. Whatever, I'll click on it. They're like they said people were asking for me, which they probably say to everyone. But I went on the site and I was like, man, I don't know. There's something that just, I can't see myself doing this. If you click on any one of these pages, it's just a laundry list. It's just a long inventory of shout outs, and they're just subbing in the next person's name. And you imagine this person sitting there in an afternoon just doing all these shout outs for whatever money it is that they're asking for. And something just felt off about it for me. Like Chris Harrison is $550. Click on that for a second. That's $550. Click on, click on one of these. Give it a little volume here, Will.
Hey, Lindsay, it's your host, Chris Harrison. Your husband, Mike, reached out and let me know that you guys are celebrating your first anniversary. Congratulations. You guys have beat the odds. You got married, and you've stayed together.
And so, okay, pause it there, Will. Pause it there.
I understand.
The person is trying their best, right? The person doing the shout out to personalize it, right? Because they're getting paid, and he's getting paid $550 for this shout out. And he's got this story in front of him. He's got the event that's being commemorated, and he knows it's important that he puts out the right emotion, tries his best. And you end up with this weird thing where he's kind of acting like he knows you, but he doesn't. And it's just a very awkward exchange, the whole package deal. And here, I mean,
It's like it's not even presentable. He's just like...
It's not presentable at all.
He's in the washroom.
Yeah, it's just someone in a closet somewhere. It's not. It doesn't look very good. Click on one of these. Go ahead. Try another one.
Man.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and this is for Crystal LaChance. But I met Crystal, and she said, I'm Crystal LaChance, but for you, no chance. Anyway, this is being sent by Paulie. And Paulie says you're a sweaty French butter croissant. I myself am
So pause this for a minute. So many times what ends up happening is the person will send a script that they want the celebrity to read. And then the person just ends up reading this thing look at this. He's got 4.9 stars, 422 reviews. So he's obviously doing a lot of these. Typically responds in 3 hours and $150. That's what you get. Nothing against. Look, man, nothing against anybody. You gotta make your bucks out here, like in this game, in this world. But I'm just saying, like, for me, there's something that feels really uncomfortable about it. But according to Silicon Valley, that's not the case. No one feels uncomfortable about it. They just raised $50 million, which would put the valuation of the company somewhere around $300 million, something like that, which is kind of a crazy concept. Apparently, their roster's 15,000 celebrities, and their capital currently with this new round of funding brings them to around 65 million in capital. They claim they have plans to revamp the mobile app, implement purchasing features, and then put a focus on the international markets. So like getting celebrities that aren't just North American based. There's athletes on there, there's movie stars, musicians, and so forth. But the whole thing just makes me feel very uncomfortable. I don't know why. Especially when I was approached personally, I was like, I can't see myself doing that. There you go. See, click on Cadre if you want. Give it a shot. It's he's just in his car. Yeah, what can I say? I don't know. Maybe I need to lighten up. Maybe it's just a bit of fun. Maybe I need to lighten up. But there is certainly a threshold to it. Like, take Kadri's page right here. He's got 5 posts, and they're all a bit different. That's okay. But like when you get to the person who's really a power user, and it's like 50 posts in the same corner of their house, it's kind of like, whoa, what is that afternoon looking like? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man?
He just woke up. It's completely dark.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough situation. But anyway, everybody's got to do what you got to do. What you got to do. And obviously, people are buying these things because Cameo, they share in the transaction. They get 25% of the purchase, and they're obviously doing well. They're raising money here, so there's people are into it. Maybe it's some futuristic social media thing in which where everyone's getting all their favorite celebrities to say whatever they want. I don't know. Maybe that's all it is.